1 second. Should be fine. Maybe because it started in windowed. Maybe I was capturing it easier before. I don't know. Anyways, what's going on? How's everyone's night been? Hope you've been keeping it real. There we go. There we go. Anyways, big fan. Oh shit, they actually show him there. That's fucking awesome. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with this game. I've kind of loosely followed the development of it. I know it's been a little rocky in a few occasions of the game. It was supposed to come out like last year, and then it was supposed to come out earlier this year, and then it came out, you know, for Halloween basically. Yeah, he's looking fucking well buff. I guess that's what all that pressure the ocean does to you. It's a little bigger than I remember. I don't know if he's actually there. I don't know how that works. I don't know exactly how that works. I'm sorry, I moved my mic around a little bit. So yeah, the original Call of Cthulhu, a few people have been playing that lately. I played it a couple years ago, but I could never get it to work. I don't know if anyone remembers those streams. The beginning of the game, there's one place where it crashes like crazy, where you like open a trap door. And then I was like loading save states for the game basically at different occasions to get the game working. And it just like, you know, was a pain in the ass. So I ended up ditching it. And I think it's been like reworked recently because a few people I know have been playing it. So I don't know if it's just like computer to computer, the difference in getting it to run or what, but this font looks weird. Is that just like Arial? Yeah, I did a game just to make sure it ran well. It's running pretty good. Yeah, this is running not bad. I think it's more of like an RPG game though. We'll see. I know it's first person. I mean like RPG elements. Apparently the whole game engine's like revolves around like an actual tabletop Lovecraft game or something like that. Enter the Madness. Pierce Investigations. Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. I don't really see that word very often. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. And that's where it all went wrong. Do you see that with the subtitle? I'm making it clear enough for you. HP Minecraft. Oh, that's awesome. There's a lot of fish people. Was that a shark? Oh, that looks like the shark from the forest. I guess gray whites all look the same. Yeah, I like this. I was questioning if there was gonna actually be horror in this game like this, but looks like there is. Hey, look at that. It's pretty smooth so far. If this is actually in game, I think now. A little loose. Yeah, first impression, I think it looks cool. Seaweed, shit is dank. Oh, what's this? A giant fish. Yeah, the fucking mouse sensitivity is crazy. What would that be under? Camera sensitivity? Would it be though? It'd be more of like a... No. Apply those settings. Be more of like a mouse sensitivity thing, wouldn't it? I'll just deal with it for now. Yeah, it looks just like the shark head from the forest, doesn't it? Like the same model almost. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it too shaky, camera-wise? A little bit of head bob. So they're just eating sharks? Aren't fish people supposed to be like friends with the sharks? Just like basically sharks in there. So this is on the Unreal Engine too. Be cool with you? You don't eat your friends? I mean, it's an ambiguous definition of the word, but I guess. Can I turn that on? It's very dark right there. When an object can be picked up, press E. It's like green light. Atmospherically, and I don't know, the lighting's nice. It looks smooth. I'm kind of impressed, actually. I was not expecting anything. Although this is nothing yet, I suppose, but... I also thought this game was going to be in third person. Bolt cutter? We're off to Monstrum start. Water's a little ugh. Let me just take this boat. Oh. Did you see that? There's the sanity that was like shaking for a second there. There is another game. Maybe I was looking at something else. Who knows? There's like, if you look up Call of Cthulhu, even on Steam, there's like 8 different games. Also, I'm not getting on this boat, apparently. What is that? Dynamite? What the fuck is that symbol? Some kind of occult symbol. Yeah, what is that? I guess it's bolt cutter. You hear this music? Should I turn it up a little bit? It's actually fucking awesome.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Is it loud enough though, compared to me? I could turn it up a bit. Oh, there's some more gore, some fish gore. Alright, cool. Oh, it's an orca.
What a putrid offering.
That rock. Oh, it's an orca, dude. These guys are crazy. There's a couple of them. I don't think I've seen that model before. Oh, that is sick. Hey, boss. This whole thing seems pretty orchestrated. Wow. Huh. My nose is just really itchy. I thought there was a spider on it. I've seen 2 spiders in the past like 24 hours. I'm kind of spooked. They're at least the size of a quarter.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What the fuck happened to my face?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh. Captain Jack Black Sparrow. Back to the Nor detective office. That whiskey gave you that dream? Dude, let me get some of that whiskey.
I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, there's quite a
Wentworth
bit.
Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Ooh. Crisp. Have a drink? I mean, yeah, just a little bit though, just to wake you up. This will affect your destiny? Well, fuck, man. What doesn't? U.S. is voted dry, so it's during Prohibition. That looks like an old-ass piece of newspaper, though. Hey, yeah, this looks really cool. I'm impressed. This is like 40 bucks, I think, right now, too. Probably cheaper on, like, Humble and Green Man.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
What is all this stuff? What are we looking at here? What is it?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
A fire?
Is that right?
A fire?
I'm very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, really? This is our RPG element. Cultism. Character points. Meds. Cultism. Psychology. I think this is going to get a couple people timed out eventually. Because I'm pretty sure CP is a banned term in my chat. Heads up. I really don't know. Investigation, I guess? Oh, I have... I'm an expert in investigation now. Let's put a little into occultism. Just a little bit. Enough to like skim the surface, you know? I have no idea what any of this is gonna really do. I'm not... I suppose I could read it. Investigation represents your investigation talents. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug and making a diagnosis or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Yeah, this seems like it could be pretty deep. Cultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Manga knowledge. Let me get some mangoes. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
Mr. Pierce, will you please roll 1d20?
Progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
What magic tricks can you do, Sarah? She was a tall drink of water.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Models look decent.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new
Whoa.
case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
I can really sense
painter.
the anguish in your voice, man.
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Well, it's the same. It's supposed to be the
Find
same
out the
office as
truth.
Bioshock Infinite. I
They
mean, that's
say
just
she
like the
was
Noir
mad, but I know
detective.
that's a lie. She would never have
It's like a
done
million
such
different
thing.
But
offices.
if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
It reminds me of like a bunch of movies and shows, and reminds me of like Boardwalk Empire a little bit. I guess Noir isn't
What am
really
I supposed to
Noir.
find?
Noir
Tell me,
isn't really a good way to describe that show, but
tell me if this is the work of madness,
the time period
or
though.
if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that
Yeah,
I
they
may
look decent.
understand it.
Definitely.
is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on
Yeah, it
your
looks
desk.
nice.
It contains everything I have on the affair.
I think it's looking good so far. I haven't really played anything yet. It seems like there's a lot going on here, if anything. I wasn't expecting this to be so deep, I guess, but... the doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. You know, if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creatures calling me? A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, that's who that dude was. The wealthy industrialist came to my office. He wants me to open the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. I don't know why I was talking like that. So, investigate the painting, blah, blah, blah. Whoa! Fucking standing right behind me. All right, I'll take a look at this. I'll be honest, I'm not impressed.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Indeed. Examine the file. It reminds me of Green Lantern.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
That guy. Shipping label, some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36. Says that a fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. Jesus Christ. I kind of question how everyone could die, but I suppose if people were like asleep, how you can rotate it. Interesting.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Why don't you give me some personal space? Oh, wow. We got some options. Hey, yeah, this is really neat. I think people would enjoy this game. Not exactly what I was expecting, but something's not right with this story. Unlocked answer. So why is that unlocked? Just from getting all the evidence together? I wonder if I should go with my expert investigation. Oh, it's the same. It's the same answer. Is it? Oh, no, it's not.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Well, I already said that.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Fascinating. So I guess I can further investigate and ask these.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only
Visions?
thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off
It's
the
always
coast of
something
Boston.
dark.
Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Although I guess
suppose you want
Innsmouth
to
isn't
ship me
exactly a
off there.
spooky name.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Wasn't that a cartoon show? Pirates of Darkwater? It's kind of fucking crazy.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
It's like a Saturday morning cartoon.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter
It's about like this
could have been
water that
sent-
was just like
That is
enveloping
what you must
the
find
entire
out.
world.
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Kind of spooky. All right, well, that's all the information I need.
I'm beginning to understand.
What's up, Vega?
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
I did
Correct.
not think that's how you said that
And
name.
the rumors
or
about
that
her
word.
supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Leave for Darkwater.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Look at the lighting, too. It's pretty nice. Do you think that that's actually from the lighting engine? Or you think that that's like a... Is this a trick? That's pretty nice. I think it is, actually.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
So he served in World War One.
Darkwater is off the coast of
Oh shit,
Boston,
convenient.
but I've never heard of it. According to this book,
Oh yeah, stepping front.
it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
So this is near Boston? It's like a rogue island? Huh. There are quite a few islands in like the bay there, but I thought most of them were uninhabited.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
It's a trick. It's a trick. Sun isn't real. Everything is a lie. The world is hollow. This college is fucking fake. It's not October.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
This is a closed case. There's probably a lot here you could do.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Actually, a neat little apothecary jar. Probably get you. Oh, I can just pick all this shit up. Okay. Or you could just get drunk. I already had some whiskey. It's too late. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. What? It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Known illnesses. They don't know about, like, pepperoni nipples yet. That actually happens to people. But it grows in other places. All right, so we're going to Darkwater Island. The old Darkwater. Oh shit, topic. With the 18 months. No, I mean not just like on your normal nipples, but they grow in other places. It happened to Bobby Hill one time. Yeah, thank you very much, Topic. Have the fish people been gunned down yet? I don't know if they are as brazen in this game. I mean, I haven't seen any fish people yet. We're just starting. Also, Desert, thank you for the host. What's up, dude? How's the game so far? It's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to hit enter. Here, we get a cool cutscene, maybe? I saw a dead shark, and there's an orca. Seems pretty neat. I guess this is our little trailer, maybe? Yeah, this is a cool game. I'm enjoying it so far, even though I barely played anything from it. There's a movie of this one? No, is there? Is there actually a movie of Call of Cthulhu? Some good neighbors earlier? Yeah, that was fun. There's a lot of game modes like that in many games.
We're almost there.
It's just basically TTT when you think about it. But it's nice for it to have like a good fresh coat of paint sometimes. Really? It has a giant fucking mountain on it? Oh, for this particular story. Okay. I'm not sure what story. I thought that maybe it was going to be Shadows over Innsmouth again. Is that what it's going to be, or? I kind of thought I saw stuff from like mountains of, at the Mountains of Madness too. This looks like a whaler island. Yeah, TTT is different than. It's not like it's supposed to be spooky though. You know what I mean? I think it's just supposed to be. The idea is kind of there. I don't know.
Stay on board.
I'm just saying I'm hella bored of TTT.
This guy's coming to unload.
I know it's fun, but That's why it's nice for something like that to have a fresh coat of paint sometimes in a different way.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
The Pirates of Darkwater.
Thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
This is all actually in the game.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young
So it just takes place in the universe, so not necessarily it's going to be based on any story in particular. Okay. I guess that makes
You know
more
what?
sense.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As
All
for
right,
me,
boss.
you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Whoa. Yeah, dude, H.P. Lovecraft. We're crazy.
Do their work.
Crazy worlds.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
What happened here?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
Dude, his face.
Can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
What do you want?
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Looked like he was like directing an
Something real
orchestra for a
bad.
second.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody
They're just
listens to us
cops.
anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
No,
It's
they're
a
just
sign.
repeating, aren't they?
There's something coming.
Is he?
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
This guy is just
Forget it.
looking at
Nobody
me.
listens to us anyway.
It looped.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
Stop.
It's gonna get
Stop
us into
this.
trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
So what are they saying? Something
Fine.
beat, like,
There's
attack
something
this
coming.
giant orca or whatever?
Something real bad.
Like something attack and ate
Don't
this
put
and it
that
shouldn't have
beast
happened?
back in
But
the
couldn't that have
water,
been a
you
shark or whatever?
shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
So I predict that this town is actually like Innsmouth or something like that. Like a different interpretation or something like that, maybe. Ooh, look at that shipwreck over there. It's fucking awesome. Wonder if we get to go to that lighthouse. Outsmouth. There you go. Not an out, but an in. An in, but an out. Oh, it's you. I'm just kind of impressed for like a $40 game that I wasn't really, expecting much from.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That
looks-
suits me fine.
Really nice, actually.
You hear that? You bilge rats don't
There's nothing
scare
for
me.
you here either.
What did he call us
Beat
just
it.
now?
I said you were a bilge rat.
Well, I can't go this way?
There's nothing for you here either.
You think
Beat
we don't
it.
know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
All right.
I'll shut up your big mouth.
Oh my god. I love the way that guy looked at me. Everyone just wants to fucking kill you. Probably an Innsmouth variation. Yeah, there's something like that. Some fish people live in here.
Hey,
Possibly.
careful.
Maybe that's what they want me to think. Did he just fucking fuck with that guy for no reason?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Wasn't me who went looking for it. I'm sorry. That guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it. Hold to test strength.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
Okay.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
We'll see. No prohibition
I
around
didn't
here?
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the
I didn't
source
do
of
anything.
this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. Whalers
Darkwater.
left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
The Pirates of Darkwater. I don't want to come on too heavy yet. Let me get a
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Let's go networks. Only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
He's gonna feed me some like fish fucking drugs. Some fish meth. About to get fucking doped.
I think we'll get along well.
That it? Looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I'm good.
That'll be all for now.
All right. You guys just gonna go for hours? Yeah, look at this guy. Is this the guy who made the minions? Is that Gruel or whatever his name? No, Gruel's his name, is it? Gruel something else, isn't it? Looks like his teeth are like. Grood, yeah, Grood.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Oh,
It's a local
the
legend.
voice acting.
Watch what you say,
The
young man.
miraculous
That
catch.
catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
That guy looks like the guy
One
that was
that's
arguing with the
framed
cops
right
outside.
behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
It's an interesting way to put that. All right, well, I'm going to get going.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Dark water. Dark water. Stranger. Look at this guy. All right, yeah, this guy's probably totally fine. Nothing weird around here. I like how, like, the ornaments for this bar are fucking whaling weapons and stuff. It's like the first Chili's. Except people actually fucking got drunk and killed each other with the weapons here. Then again, I'm sure someone got drunk at a sports bar and took some of the paraphernalia off the wall and hurt someone with it at one point or another. Probably like several times. Probably why they have to like bolt some of that shit up. Yeah, it's Darkwater Island. It's populated by Bostonians.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Shanty.
My God.
You said it.
Just taking a look around. What else do we got here? Which one was Bradley? The guy sitting at the bar? Or Fitzroy?
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm sure she's got nothing to do with the main story. Totally nonchalant woman just chilling, smoking a long cigarette. She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Wow. All right, fair enough.
I told you to beat it.
Oh. Fucked up, man. I thought she was gonna blab on about some like dumb shit that we needed to know for the story, but she just shaded me. And here we are. Learned an important lesson.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Asylum staff?
You said it.
There's an asylum here too? Excellent. So I can't go through there. I can't go that way. This looks like an inn or the harbor master. Harbor master. Is he Fitzroy?
I've brought out the Charles
Yeah, he
Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Look at his face. He kind of even looks like a fish a little bit. I'm looking into this. Maybe a little too much, but nah. A little too smooth.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Yeah, there's a lot of exposition that has circles on them too, so a lot of it I think is just for taste and lore building, world building, I guess. Only a few dates are still legible, 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document's blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Suspicious. Let's look at the back. This giant pile of papers.
Broken. This
All right,
place seems half abandoned.
Fitzroy. There wasn't anything in there.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale.
I
Even
just
the
started
antics
playing
of
like a
these
minute ago.
wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down
50
the
minutes
law
ago.
around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I guess I don't think there's any consequences to just like asking
Your
him everything.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
You tell me.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done
No,
it
this is
during
during
my
Probe. This
absence.
is like 1920
What
something.
seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Where's the warehouse?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite
Holy
the
shit.
jetty. You can't miss it.
Building's fucking huge.
You know who the building belongs
Compared to the
don't
rest
you?
of this shit over here. I have no idea. I wonder if he'll detect it.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Got it, boss. I wonder if you like look at the water for a second if anything interesting happens. Everything is barnacled the fuck up too. Like, what is that? Does that imply it was like underwater at some point, or it's just made out of wood that was close to the water? Like, should barnacles be at the very top of a dock like that? High waves, I guess. I never really seen it like that, just on like the sides of the support. Yeah, they are flat. Alright, so now it's all cleared out. I also can't run. Or they're not allowing me to yet.
Shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
So if I had
shysters,
rolled
you're
more medical
crazy.
stuff, I probably could like
Cops. They can't understand.
just be able to tell them that like a monster just fucking ate that thing or something like that. Is he dumping it in right now?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna go.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Put it in.
You can't understand. You're not.
Also, I can't jump.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
You shysters. This is the guy that was staring at me before. This dude is fucking evil. Look at this guy too. Jesus fucking Christ. The lighting is like very yellow. That's not weird. No face statue. Saint Brendan, the navigator. Anyone familiar? Oh, the candles are actually lit right there. That's interesting. It's like a Scooby-Doo villain. A lot of just sunk boats out there too. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely got a neat atmosphere. Look on the statue, you saw green text. Yeah, it's just like what was written on there, though. I think it was just the lighting from the Brendan the filmmaker. Oh, there's something on it.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Huh. So if I hadn't rolled anything for occultism, would it not even have done that, I wonder? It's interesting. It's kind of cool, though, that he knew that, at least. Interesting. Kind of wish I could just walk off the dock. The island itself is fucking weird, too. Like, just looks like some Game of Thrones shit. Yeah, it's got a nice atmosphere. I like how it started off, too. It just showed straight up, like, some fucked up stuff. Because I was wondering if it was going to be a lot of this. Clearly, there's quite a bit, but
You could tell me.
I think it's done in a nice way.
If it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them so.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat
Yeah,
while you're
pretty
at
much
it?
so, bro.
I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a
Valerian.
stiletto, you idiot.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
All right. Didn't see me sneak in there.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Oh, his fucking eyes.
Don't worry, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
You guys are fucking weird
What's
looking.
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Well, Cat sent me. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
All right. I guess I don't really have any authority. I'm just like a fucking PI. He does look like, in the summertime. That's that guy's name, right? I can ask about the statue. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, Cat sent me.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
In summertime.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another one.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, it's a real cop. I gotta get into the warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the
Wasn't
death
really
of the
expecting that
Hawkins
voice.
family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation
And
has
this
led
guy?
me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
He's got a weird mouth. Kinda looks like a Muppet. So what, are others interested in
Who
the
are
warehouse?
these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Maybe related to my case. Well, clearly we're not on the same team if these guys are all fish people. The police was the first guy to fucking screw everyone over. Let's face it.
I'd like
These
to know
fascist
more about the
fucking
Hawkins
fish people.
I don't think so.
What do you know about the case?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, And the
His tongue.
accident
Do you see his tongue like fucking
affected him
slapping out
badly.
every now and then?
He can be unpredictable.
I'm very
especially
suspicious
if
of
a
this
stranger
cop.
starts poking around the property.
Also, his arms look like they're doing something weird.
No, he's in his own home.
You see his arms?
Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
The socket where they meet the shoulder. Doesn't that kind of look fucking weird? I don't know. He reminds me of like a G.I. Joe character. Like you could tear his arms out of their sockets. It looks like pretty easily. Or you could like twist them up. You know what I'm saying? Like the G.I. Joe with like the rubber band insides. All right, well, I'm not going to get any help here from any of these guys, obviously. I mean, initially, I would just kill them if this was Fallout or something. But I guess I got to be a little bit more clever than that. If it was, you could just like kneel back here and like use a silenced weapon, just kill both of them, and no one would even ever suspect you. They'd never know it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
They still didn't get rid of this thing?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
You're totally out of your depth.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh
Darkwater?
darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Darkwater? I don't trust any of these people. No, leveling up. There's a lot of flavor text here too for just like filling out like the approach to Darkwater and stuff like that and what I've been looking at. Fishermen have been gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. We have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. So if I do... Oh, I only had 2 more. Oh, I don't have enough to even put into that? Kind of confused. Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects. Oh, all right. So I should have put more fucking points into these at the beginning of the game. That's a bummer. I didn't realize that. Hot dog water. Maybe a little bit of strength. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it does remind me of Vampire. That's actually what I said a few weeks ago when I saw one of the other trailers. I also thought it was third person then. I didn't even realize this was a first person game until like a few days ago. Oh.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
What are the bootleggers doing around here?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, it's the same voice actor for the main character. No shit. It even kind of looks like the same person in the game.
This warehouse
Oh
looks
shit, I didn't mean to ask that again.
You want to know more?
Good.
I'm glad they give you the
shall
option
take
to
my
skip
lead.
through some stuff. Oh, of course, this is blocked. Oh, hello. The fuck? It's like wired up. Hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in the I didn't get to read that. I didn't get to read the thing. Yeah. Guess we're going in here. The fuck? Is that ecto fucking... ecto cooler? A lever. This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Yeah, that kind of looks like a face. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk. Well then.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Looks like a robot from Nier. Nier Automata. So what's
it looks
down
like
here?
there's a way in under this grate.
Let's just hoist it up. So this goes up here. I gotta get up there. Climb this ladder. Who the fuck just hides that mechanism over there behind that piece of wood? What a shitty hiding place.
I could use this old winch to.
It's like a fucking 8-year-old hide that. Mount that shit. Oh, too late. There we go. Wasn't working for some reason. Now do the thing. Grab it. How do I, oh, I need a cog. Whoa. Oh, right, it's not connected. Where is it? Interesting. Wow. Oh, wrong way. How about that? See, I missed what it said about the clue thing. Now I'm not sure what it meant. It seemed easy enough, but now I don't know. Oh, a lighter. Oh, here we go.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Look how tiny this Zippo is compared to the Monstrum one. Fucking Monstrum's fucked up my world, man. There might be, Mayo. There probably is, I would imagine. I'll have to check it out. Do it
Looks
up.
like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
As long as that's in the bottom left, it visible means there's something around. Okay, that's cool. Can work with that. You can think of about 50 fucking games I would use that. Well, now we're fucked. Well, now what? What do I fucking need? Put the Zippo away. Put that thing away. I just don't want to use all the fuel. Maybe it doesn't matter.
A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk.
Well, if it's a whaling island, I would imagine there'd be a lot of shit like that floating around. Strength was too good, maybe? Possible. I think there's multiple ways in. So if he was strong enough, maybe he could just like lift this as is. With like super fishman
Well,
strength. Oh, here we go.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
What if I just don't say anything? I'm gonna beat you all up.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
A face
You're a
animation.
quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out.
Whoa.
And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
At least I didn't get fucking stabbed.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
I'll just brush off that loss. I would just wake up over there. You guys see what happens? You have nothing to say about that? You don't even give a fuck? This is on PC, but I think it's on console too. I think it's on PS4 at least. I'm not really sure though.
Something real bad.
How many? You just say that all day?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Kind of reminds me of how like every John Carpenter movie, like The Fog starts or something like that. Yeah, I talked to most of those dudes. Let me just see if there's anything different now that I'm coming back here. Nope. So clearly, I need to find another means of opening that. All right. I thought I was making the right decision there. Now, that was the same lady that I spoke to in here, right? That's her.
Another break?
Why'd you punch me?
Damn sailors came looking.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I
Now
owe
she's
you.
giving me a drink.
You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah.
Oh, we impressed her.
Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
The Pirates of Darkwater. I used to watch the show a lot. That's why I'm here. I thought that.
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Look, I need some help getting into the warehouse.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
Come on.
It's precisely for that reason that I've
Hook
come
me
to
up.
see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Not at all.
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Yeah, she doesn't have a very good poker toe.
I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes. All right.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one.
I mean, an hour
Detective.
ago, she tried to stab me in the face, so
Follow me.
Nobody questions your
we're not doing too bad here.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit.
Or
and
written
nobody cares.
on,
police?
like that one over there.
They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know whether to
mouse wheel.
admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
All right, I guess we can go through here now. You like my Zippo tricks?
It's fine. He's with me.
Check this out.
Okay.
Check this out, kids. Can you do this? Huh? You got one of these? What about you? You are an evil-looking man. Boom.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
What am I removing? Wait, I thought this was your turf.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own
Fuck did she just
now?
do?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Easy as that.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, scene reconstruction. Fucking delicious. What is that?
You got some good fish heads here. We eating good. Fish is back on the menu.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. It smells as bad as it looks.
Just take them.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
What the fuck is there? Is this like the possible culprit or something like that? That's why they're like a shadow. The ectoplasm. I didn't put any points in psychology, I don't think. Someone punched the window for some reason. They were already... What the fuck happened here? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm any, more knowledgeable now. I think that might have been it. So it was someone like doing some kind of worship in here, clearly. They did something with the guts. Had pain pills for some reason. That could be, you know, a red herring. Up in the newspaper. Oh, there's something.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Oh, I thought this was like a puddle. Yeah, it's just a giant yellow, like tarp canvas. Is there something on the mirror, or is that just the light? It's just the light. I think that's everything in here. Well, yeah, obviously punching the mirror, they did something they regret, or they were like very angry about something, possibly. I don't know. Why would someone punch a mirror? I don't know. It has a good little bed. What do you think this warehouse smells like? The ocean? Oh, there's a tentacle. Hmm. Da, 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 da. In an abandoned warehouse, I found a partly submerged tunnel leads. Oh yeah, I didn't even update that yet. I guess I gotta leave here.
Oh, someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is.
Oh shit!
something to tell
Why
me
would you
about
walk
the
towards them?
Hawkins. Is there anyone in there? You, don't move. The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
We could have easily slipped out the back door. Yo, you want to team up? This case is far from being wound up.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Wow.
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Interesting.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Look at his
Come
fucking
on.
teeth.
My
Does
car's
he have gold
parked down
teeth or is it just the
way.
lighting?
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
All the cops look so
Open your
fucking
eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
like fucking gross here.
God damn it. Her
Capable
again.
of fishman evils.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Ah, she's right. I can't see
Look
my
behind
balls.
you, at the top of the
She knows
ridge.
damn well we're fish people. We don't have balls.
You see the building?
Oh.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Who the fuck built a house up there? Well, this was a whaling island. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join this investigation. Police officers willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I wonder if I had figured it out the tunnel way to get in, like where you would have came up through. You see that building? You can climb it. Oh yeah, we got cars. It's all good. This is like opening the gate in that game that Vinny was playing last night. Yeah, that guy's face is all fucked up. Got like Joker. Just... Fucking protagonist. John Protagonist.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Smell it.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
The fuck is Winchester? Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
That's bullshit.
We're
We
talking
both
about
know this.
Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Well, then you seem to know the place pretty well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or
Yeah, it's just from a house.
if there's been a law
Bernard.
enforcement error,
Thank you.
then it's up to the police to make good its mistake.
The
Anything
numbers
else?
don't really matter though, but thank you for the kind words. This place is falling into ruin.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I don't think he's gonna bite it. I think this guy's just gonna fucking kill me. Oh yeah, didn't the fucking mansion burn in a fire? What the fuck? Was it like a smaller house? How come I can't ask that? I don't have professional investigation skills yet. All right, well, let's not waste any
Night
time.
falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
I don't see any signs of a fire though. Let's go.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Why not? If I just fucking wander off. Oh, he's going this way anyways.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Someone built this in
But the architecture seems
1693?
too recent.
Literally fucking house on the haunted hill here. Why the ominous music? Did I miss something? Crow flying at me. Yeah, you would think it would be a hidden option, right? Because that implies there's some other thing to pick away there that I don't know.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
I agree.
The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
I don't know. What's up, Muscles? How you doing? Someone smashed these up. Charles.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
I can't get like a figure out on. I can't figure out exactly how like warm or cold it's supposed to be because it seems like it would be cold, right? Most of the trees don't have leaves and it's right next to the ocean. But then there's like all these fucking bugs. I don't know. It just seems like it would need to be a little bit more temperate for. It'd be like 50 fucking bugs over here. A lamp. Someone desecrated one of the graves.
Do you know if Charles
Don't worry, I'm not
Hawkins
speaking
had
very
any
well to that
enemies?
either. It's all
Not
good.
to our knowledge.
I know
He's a
words.
well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Ghost bugs, all right. Such a strange final resting place. But then again, I mean, the beach. When you go to the beach, there's fucking crazy amount of bugs. I guess you don't really expect it. So I'm not surprised. They probably live fucking anywhere. All right. It's kind of a weird final
Why
resting
were they
place.
buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea.
There's like fleas in the
I
fucking
imagine
sand
Webster
at the beach
wasn't
and
too
shit. It's
pleased.
nasty.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It said that he's devastated.
All right,
Let's go to the mansion.
I've seen enough.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
This lighting is very
Let alone
ominous for
allowing
you.
it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Burning your face. All right, let's head out. Let's go. All right, I have to go. He's gonna wait here. I have to go talk to Silas or whatever. Where is this man? Yeah, this is definitely just a normal graveyard with these obelisks, pillars, you know. Nothing weird here. I wonder what... All the settings should be at their highest. Let me just make sure everything's... Since you mentioned it, yeah, everything's... epic, bro. Everything's good. Epic. I think epic as a setting is just because the UE4 engine. I think I figured that out finally the other day for myself. That's why it's a graphic setting in a lot of Unreal Engine games. It's Epic Games made the engine. For an FOV slider, you don't like the FOV? It's not too bad right now, is it? 3D render scale now doesn't look like it, unless it's under a game. You could turn crosshair on. I kind of like that. Camera sensitivity.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I'll have to find another entrance. So if you're at the like pixel hunt later on, maybe it's nice to have a crosshair. I think I did see some gun action too. You got Red Dead, nice. Played it like after I stopped streaming yesterday. I got the hiccups.
This entrance is still in use.
All right, they went away.
Whoa! Whoa!
Damn!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Don't dump me.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Yeah, I think it's because I drink a lot of liquids when I'm streaming and talking. And I get the hiccups from it.
Water.
Like air escaping my body. Motherfucker. You're hindering the work of the police!
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
Oh, he's like headbanging.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me
Yo,
why
this guy's
you're
animation's wild.
and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would
Jesus
break your
Christ,
neck as sure as you're
WPG,
trying my
what?
patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
All right. Well, Sarah Hawkins was important to you.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish
You
her.
don't need to see my
Mrs.
badge.
Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here,
Oh,
take the
Toby
key
Jam.
and do
Glad
what
you got
you
used to
have
them.
do. Go on then. just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Bam.
What now?
Well, I thought we were talking still.
What, Pierce?
Oh,
Shall
yeah,
we
he's got a
enter?
ponytail.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
What now?
I'm sorry. What
Let's take a
now?
look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers rather. Keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Okay, yeah, I'm not expecting to find a fire in here. Pretty sure no one died in a fire here. Boom. I guess we're gonna see. Look at this ominous shadow right here. You think that that's a ghost?
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
All right, we got dead roses, carpet rolled up, cobwebs everywhere. Is that incense burning? The hell's that? It's just a little lantern.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
What the fuck happened to that? Look at that bread. It has an eyeball. Yo, what the that's not bread, it's an octopus. It has to be an octopus. What the fuck? Did they cut the octopus like bread? Is this bread or octopus? Ham? It's got like a eyeball and a tentacle coming out of it. It has like a little clipper right there. Do you see that? It's got a claw coming out of it. The fuck? That's a fucking... It's nothing of this world. Shadow. The shadow is showing like... You see that? The shadow's like showing the cobweb or something like that? What is that? Yeah. It's like highlighting the color of the cobweb. Looks like there's like something back there. Just a dead rat. This game is not $60. This game is like $40. Some soup. Just investigating the foods. So did I leave investigation mode or I just joined it? So it's in that room. Can't get through there. I'm pretty sure it's only $40 on PC. I could be wrong.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Pyramids. Charles Hawkins. What's he looking for? He looks so fucking weird there. Want a picture of me with the pyramids, my gun. Pyramid hunting. Oh.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, here we go. Actually, there was a burn room.
too late for the Hawkins.
Yeah, it's just because it seems like we're already in the investigation mode. But yeah, you have to, and then it's a little bit different.
They had a fight. Why?
You guys could show the backseat now. It's cool. I'll figure it out. I don't need like 8 people to spam the same information.
It didn't stop at the time of the fire.
Calm yourselves. Relax. Go get a drink.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
She did. It seems she was killed in this room. Yes, we know that. We've known that before you got here. So it was a cover-up. It was a goddamn
Was
cover-up.
Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Well. Yeah, but don't some FBI investigators use psychic investigators in some way? Isn't that like actually a thing that happens?
Left a trace.
Oh no,
Where
child.
are the others?
Or is that just another thing that TV has fed me? Isn't that like a movie or something? This is the X-Files? Okay. Oh, I guess that explains it. Well, you've investigated everything. So we'll carry... Can I still investigate this other room, I wonder? Oh, there's a hand mark. Well...
Did someone escape the fire?
Possibly. Can't use your Zippo in this mode either. Does it make sense though? Oh yeah, the Menster goats. Oh,
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Because it's fucking cursed.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
The boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
How about you give me some space? You guys fucking botched this entire investigation.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
Everything. Everything here. The bodies
I
were
can tell where
displaced.
young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West.
Oh.
We never deal with cases like
That was like a
you know.
little typo.
So... Well...
I think Chief should have been capitalized, right? Maybe not. Well, the fire was caused by a lamp. It was caused by fire.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Sounds like Doctor is full of shit. What kind of name is that?
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
Oh, wow.
Let's move on.
Wow. Oh, the fucking Zippo. It's too hot after a while. That's awesome.
It would seem at least one person.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door.
After we were just arguing about, he's like, I don't trust you.
The left side has
look
no
like a
mark.
dipshit.
The door was open, and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Fire wasn't just an accident.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
Been there for a while. Well, fire wasn't just an accident. It's caused by the lamp.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
How is this? It's been pretty good so far. I mean, it's very slow. I like it. I could see this not being for a lot of people. A lot of people I could see seeing this game come out on Halloween and be like, oh my God, it's a scary game. And then they get it and they might be a little bored, but I think it pays off. And there's been some cool parts. I think this is a pretty decent little HP Minecraft game. Couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
So far, I mean, we're at like 2 hours
There's only one way to be sure.
It seems pretty well put together. Yeah, HP Minecraft. You guys never played any of his other games? Like Minecraft? Aren't you guys gamers?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
Who's the real
West
gamer
found
here?
out about what we're doing,
None of them
I'm
knew.
in serious trouble.
Yeah, HP Minecraft, HP Sauce. He's got a whole fucking line of things. What is this, like, vapor that's coming off a lot of these lamps? Is it a fuel it's burning? Is it like burning like shale?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
I'm probably gonna miss a lot of stuff. It's okay. It's just gonna happen. Don't worry
This
about it.
door is blocked from the outside.
I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. What the fuck was that? Is it the sound of a portal being activated? Oh, we got some...
These bandages are covered in
some blood.
The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also
I mean, they're
say that
bandages,
it's the
though,
same
dude.
person.
They're bandages. You can't make that assumption. Yes, squid ham bread.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's
Mirror been to Boston.
Dated 1818.
Let me ask you guys this question about Frankenstein. I was talking to my mom about this, of all people, the other night. I feel like in high school they teach you this now, but maybe I'm wrong, so maybe some of you know. Like, Mary Shelley, when she wrote Frankenstein, do you know, like, the story of that? Like, that they were, like, cooped up in a house for the weekend and they had, like, a story writing contest? What the fuck is the sound for? Is there something crazy happening? And that Frankenstein was the result of that, little contest they had. I think it was Mary Shelley and like Lord Bryan or whatever. Do they teach you that in high school now? I feel like that was something that was like common knowledge. Maybe not. I guess it's 45 on Steam. Someone said. I thought it was 40.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Like, she starts telling me this, like, long-winded story. I'm like, well, I already know this. Like, everyone knows that. She's like, no, not everyone knows that. I was like, pretty sure everyone knows that. I thought so.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Yeah, I was also an English major and stuff, so I'm sure I could have misplaced a memory about that. Learned it during college at some point, I guess. I mean, not like you had to fucking go to school to learn that. Anyone could fucking learn that. Okay, so that actually helps medicine now. So I get a point for medicine? Or it just goes in there now? I see, so it's 19%. Yeah, just Moonlight Sonata. Through this library, open up some hidden doors. It's always Moonlight Sonata.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
But yeah, okay, so the other reason I was thinking that this place would have been cold. Look at that skull, it looks so fucking weird. It's a neat painting though, I like that. I really like that painting. There's some energy to it. Because all the whaling islands that I am aware of are like down near the tip of South America, like going towards Antarctica. Thought my power was going out for a second. Thought we were getting a brownout. And there's like dozens of islands if you go look at like a map of the world near Antarctica, and they're just like abandoned whaling stations and stuff like that. I thought that this what this was supposed to be, but this is clearly a pretty well established area. It's like near Boston. I don't know. I'm a little taken back by how huge this library is. Boston have whaling areas? Maybe like a very long time ago, I guess. I'm not familiar with that personally, but I'm from New England too. I know a fair amount about Boston. I guess big anywhere where there was like a lot of like naval activities. I guess there was probably whaling.
What will her room reveal about her?
What will her room? Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? It's like some monster. Yeah, Maine, I would imagine. Greenland. Anywhere where, you know, people live near the water. I think they tended to hunt whales there if they could.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Don't be so judgmental, man. You're so perfect, John protagonist. Nantucket. Oh, there is lockpicking. Okay. I don't actually have to do anything. It's just a roll.
Perfect.
Interesting. Perfect. Oh. Well, this is totally fine. Do you hear that? Heard like footsteps. I don't know how you spell Cthulhu. 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 Yeah, well, I put a lot of points into investigation, so maybe that brings up my... I hear like meat flapping around. I could investigate that circle, but I want to look around a little first. That looks like every one of the weird dudes I've seen in this town so far.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow. It's pretty good for this time period. A painting for JF, Boston client, Dr. F. AD returned their painting. $1,600.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Yeah, they got into the cult together, man. Cthulhu. In there.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
You see how fucking crazy people were before they had the internet? If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign amongst the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from Malleus Mysterium by Abigail G. Imagine if they had the internet, what they could have been capable of.
Locked.
Do you think this bust was slain before or after it was sculpted?
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I'd beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. There's no period. Premium periods. Your percentage of those most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius, displayed to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Premium prices. Every time I hear premium in a sentence now, I just think of that Tim and Eric skit. It's premium prices? I forgot what the other one is.
Bradley? Is that you?
Probably not. I don't think it was the real estate skit.
Is anyone there?
That sounds like a fucking creature. Do you really summon a Shoggoth? I thought you like made a Shoggoth. Discount prices versus premium prices. My prices are discount prices. There's just a dude. I wanted there to be a fish man.
You! Stop!
Whoa! Jump!
Bradley, did...
Oh!
I didn't see anyone.
I skipped it.
I just heard some noise.
I'm like stuck right here.
All right.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I guess his features could have been a little bit hidden. It's true.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed.
The history of medicine in the 18th century. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior.
Earlier.
Really important. Important stuff here. No, Zippo, you could hurt someone with that if you want to.
Where did he go?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
You
I
just
don't see
jam
any
the
way out.
Zippo up against the base of their skull and then just punch them. How was that? Got level up points. How am I
Clearly,
getting level up
Charles
points?
Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy
From picking
very
things
well.
up? Or just going through the game? A fucking weird picture.
I wonder who the man with the...
That was the guy who came to see me too, wasn't it? I might as well just max this out. Be super cop. I'm a master of investigation now. I'm gonna bring up eloquence a little bit because that's been coming up as well. And how do I confirm that? No. I wanna, yeah, there we go. Validate them.
Glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
You can post Twitch clips, I guess, as long as it's like our stream.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
An old Seaway map. Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make a journey. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of more of what I'm talking about. I thought it would go even further south, but... Yeah, there's supposed to be some sunken city up between, like Nova Scotia and Greenland, isn't there? Yeah, Shoggoths are like a big black goo that they brought with them, right? The people who, they weren't the old ones though, were they? They were like the deep ones that brought the Shoggoths to the Mountains of Madness to build their city or
As if
whatever.
the bookcase has been moved several times. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Well, let's move it again.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
We got a puzzle here. Oh, it's based on those coordinates, isn't it? Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, Sainthia Clondine. Oh, they're all ships. I see. So which one course? It seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. There's something simple about this that I'm not.
The Scylla.
Ah!
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Well then. Well then. Yeah, look at these goo statues. So it's just a straight red line. Started in Boston, up to like Nova Scotia. What's that? Tip of Canada, Maine. Back and then down. Let's see if it's how forgiving this is. I don't think a shock is like a shapeshifter, but it can like do some shit. Yikes. Oh, it looks like I can go into investigation mode here too. Looked like it went like from there to there to there to there, and then back over here or something like that.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
No, it's just saying there's still clues around here. I'm sure there's something more to this. There has to be.
Seems like this came from a log.
42 north, 70 degrees west. Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without a trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it's a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only fear the God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We've sighted a huge whale in the distance. It seems beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. What the fuck? Is that just like a reference to Moby Dick, or is that supposed to be like another fucking crazy monster? Take it easy, sorry about this, hanging out, dude. I want to see a giant fucking whale. But I'm pretty sure that's like the description. They thought Moby Dick was bigger than any whale they'd ever seen either, too, wasn't it? Oh, no. Well, I should have kept reading because we've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go down into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we've gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. We've beaten the Orpheus. Returned with empty holds. The Scylla and the Hamilton are only memories. I want to see the grotesque whale. Sounds fucking awesome.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his...
Oh, I got an occult level up, I think. There's some points in there.
Trips.
You think it's just one thing on the map? It's not like you're tracing a route.
Her father's letters from her.
Letters have been opened but visibly, but they're not left Hawkins' office. Tied together with carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? I don't know. Kind of weird. Where is the other? Okay, there we go. 33. See, it doesn't seem very precise. That's my other thing. So it's got to be pretty forgiving, I would assume. Like right here? Nice.
Looks like it worked.
That's cool. I knew it was something like that.
Well done, Pierce.
Well, you're saying his name wrong. It's not H.P. Lovecraft. His name was H.P. Minecraft. And he invented Minecraft. So... your fact strike. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, have undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Under the mansion. Enter madness.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
This guy's just bringing me into a trap or
That guy
something.
must
He's
have
gonna kill
already
me.
gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct
trust him.
means of entry to the crime scene.
Oh, this is normal.
We must find him.
This is fucking
Why is this
completely.
place? It's more...
3 seats.
I cut him off.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Someone's been here recently. No problem, Minecraft. Also known as NP
Did
Minecraft.
Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
The man with no eyes. So I'm not sure if it was Lovecraft or HP Minecraft who talked about it, but like the old people, like there's supposed to be like a civilization of people, like from you know, primordial times, and they built like ancient machines, and then people like hid them. Is that actually Lovecraft, or was that just the plot of The Fringe?
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Didn't want it in his house. The fuck is that? Just trying to figure out what that is. It's just like a mask with like a fucking alien spider on it? No, it's just like a tree. Yeah, there's a lot of Voldemorts here. Oh, it's the saint with a fucking octopus face instead. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That's so fucking awesome. All right, what else didn't I see? Just that. I think if I leave this spot right here, it resets. What is that supposed to be, too? A little alien egg?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
I don't know. You tell me. That's everything. I'm a little curious about this, though. I guess that's not everything, because wouldn't it have... What the hell's this? Ah.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Oh, she saw
Sarah
something maybe
Hawkins.
she wasn't supposed to.
Was she hiding from someone?
This fellow.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins.
What's up, Kate?
Could this be related to her death?
To leave a reconstruction scene. Wow.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
I mean, obviously, they were worshiping it, dude. You think?
This symbol. What does it mean?
What are these low resolution sketchings? What does it mean? Do you understand? Stairs look cool. What if one of the options was just to push him in? I would love that, just for there to be like an evil path for some reason. Officer! Just kick him off. What is he? It looks like he's like... Lean back with it. Rock with it. He was leaning before. It looked weird. There it is. Oh, he's on his tiptoes. You're a very, very brave man. I'm going down. Well, you're probably gonna murder me. What the fuck is down there?
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
It's a pretty cool island.
Passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way.
I ain't gonna squeeze in
I prefer
there.
not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Well, that end. I'm not, dude, we shouldn't get in that water because that looks bad. Oh, there's a tunnel. You ready for a swim? It looks like it's already full of like chum. Oh, I can't even jump. I can't even get like a jump start. The hot dog flavored water. Guy like fucking rip this out. Did I get wet? Oh, there it is. Just you know. Destabilizing the entire house. We got some Blair Witch things here. Some runes.
Some kind of dream catcher.
Oh.
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Thought it was a... Thought it was like a little person. It's like a dolphin skull. Oh, it's sick.
An old diary.
In this volume, there's mention of the beliefs of the Lost Tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
Sad
Fuel,
way
how
to
you
go.
doing? I mean, compared to what could go wrong here, I don't think that's that bad. And crushed. Also, what is this, like an ancient city?
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Disappeared tribe. Oh, look at the fucking beast. A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some call the Devourer of Whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. All right, so that is pretty good. Cultist symbols drawn on the sheets of paper hidden in a safe, itself hidden in the tunnel under the mansion. The symbols read it on paper. Its form become more distinct with each attempt. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that it integrates the Elder Sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Malleus Mysterium. Okay, then that's the first one I saw. Interesting. Yeah, there it is. I want to see him.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
No, I don't think so. I think it's real. If that monster is in this game, I'm pissed. Even if I see it for a second. It's a neat little stanchie there. Oh, isn't this where the game prologue started? Look, I got an ICP. Are you guys down to clown? Who brought the Fago?
Time has weakened these structures.
Yes, they did. I love that like 6 people said different ICP things. The 7 great old ones. I can't remember any of their names. Isn't it like Crazy Tom or something like that? Mad Pete? I forget what one of their names is. Maybe not Mad Pete.
I don't have time to search them all.
Oh, this is the Fago. Found the stash. It's actually kind of crazy how
looks like animal
ICP has maintained
Certainly
relevance
not
for like the
whale.
past 20 years. I give them props. Not a lot of musical arcs have been around for that long.
I don't have time to search them all.
Their fans are extremely dedicated. Just hop in there. Oh, that looks interesting.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God.
I like his walk.
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Meet you at the bottom. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Mountain Dew down there. What kind of Mountain Dew do you think that is? The new Mountain Dew flavor. Fish Jizz. No, Fish Fizz. Just to, you know, be cool with sponsors. I feel like I could fall off. Oh, they're sacrificing someone. Fish Fizz. A Coca-Cola company. I'm just gonna roll up on in there. Oh, fuck yeah. A sacrifice pit?
Mass grave.
This is where they throw bodies and the beast down there eats it. Oh, hell yeah. Let me hop in there. That's a mass feeding pit. Is that me? Is that me? It's me. Isn't it? Oh, I guess I got my wish. I should have investigated a little bit more.
Oh, God. I got it.
This is the prologue.
It can't breathe.
This is the dream he had in the beginning.
What?
In some situations, encounters will make you panic. Flee the place as fast as you can. Oh, it's gore pit. What happened to that guy?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
I'm dying, man. Oh, there's light. Oh, that just led back over here. Wait, there's another way. I'm an idiot. What are those sounds?
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us.
See, the thing with the Eternal
your body
Darkness,
and mind
sanity effects, it works because of the story being told in the future. This is being told in the 20s. I don't know how much of those effects would work, but it would be cool to see something.
I am ready.
Good enough.
It's kind of like fourth wall breaking, you know what I mean? Unless this is like some Assassin's Creed memory shit. There's other sanity effects you could do, obviously, that don't require like VHS effects and
Seems
stuff.
to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Those were my favorite ones, though, in Eternal Darkness. Ones that were made like seem like the TV was getting fucked up or something. Oh, there we go.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says.
The
What is
annotated
this
Bible.
awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Let me give you the Cliff Notes. Amnesia, I don't really remember the sanity effects as well. I'm not really like huge on that game. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'd be good not playing Amnesia for the rest of my life again. I didn't dislike it. I just don't have any urge to play it ever again. I don't know why. I think it's the same thing for like without something like Outlast for me. I played that twice actually, but like something about it makes me I'm just like, yeah, I played it. I don't need to play that game again. Oh, I can fall off here. Oh no, I can't. And to be honest, I don't know if I ever would even play games like Outlast if it wasn't for streaming, because like, not exactly my idea of super enjoyable beyond reacting to it with people and joking about it and stuff. Didn't really have my kind of atmosphere. And I think that's a good game too, but I'm just saying, like, when would I play that game on in my leisure? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, boring is subjective, Ashu. You might find certain things boring that other people don't, but it's up to you to decide that.
You who slaves, accept this dream under your
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha.
Stealth kill them all. I mean, that guy is a willing participant, I think.
and accept his.
They're sacrificing him. But if I don't want to run up in there kind of and see if there's like some fucking dumb shit that happens, but at the same time. Hoobastank. Did he say Hoobastank? Stop this. Don't say Hoobastank. Stop the ceremony.
An intruder.
Stop it. Big Hoobastank fans. Yeah, I didn't really give it like even a fight there. Well, I don't think you're supposed to run in and fight 18 dudes at once. I think that's probably not the way that this happens here.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you.
Maybe you can like sneak up behind them and light their robes on fire.
Bring me more sacred flesh into the kingdom of the earth.
Here. There's somebody here.
Imagine if that was a viable strategy, though. Just light up those robes. And then the panic distracts everyone, and then you sneak in and do something. Okay. Looks like a kind of religious cult. They're armed and very pious. Therefore dangerous. I better not get caught. What knife are you? What? A knife? I don't think I got a knife. Did I? I didn't notice that on the Zippo either. So the Lost Battalion thing. So he's got some like World War I history. That was locked. I mean, honestly, my first reaction to the cultist voice acting was just nothing. I didn't have any real opinion. Okay, that's where I got kicked in. Oh, stop that. Don't waste all my fuel. There we go. That's how you do that. I just thought they were cultists. I don't know. They just seem like they're supposed to be kind of generic dudes that are worshiping a fish god. So at the beginning of the game, in the first dream, you see something like come out of the water. What does that sound? You see something coming out of the water here. For a second. It's very dark over here. It wasn't like this before.
I feel him.
I feel him.
Bring me more sacred flesh pass through every part of you.
Oh, there's dudes over here already. Cthulhu.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Who's
His
this?
awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Oh, so they kill them and then they bring them back as like some wild shit. Oh, that doesn't look like I'm going through there. Oh, maybe I am. Like all fucking boarded and... This is the VIP ceremony. The one outside wasn't for like the little guys. How did...
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
You fucked up. Oh, are they gonna sacrifice him in front of me?
Don't move!
Oh, this is what we saw. This is exactly what we saw.
Don't move!
It's fucking...
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back.
Davy Jones.
You asked for it.
You really think that's gonna stop Tentacle Man? He doesn't give a fuck.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Wow. Time to run.
They're camping in. I need to get out of here.
He just like Kali mod that guy to that pillow. God. Fucking dead.
My leg.
Whose fucking blood is this? Oh, that guy. Oh my god, that's funny. I think the main VA is pretty good. It's gotten to the point where some of the male voice acting has gotten very samey sounding to me, but I think that's the intention anyways. Just like protag voice. Protag man voice. He does it well. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he's in a critical state. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, it's the first time I read the thing and it wasn't done loading. We don't know. You never know what's going to happen now. You got blood all over my cave, Kyle. Uh-oh. Hope it didn't crash. Still says it's loading. Is it moving? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's over. Give it a second longer. I mean, it's like 3 hours in. That's pretty much as long as I wanted to play it for anyways for tonight. Oh, there it goes. We'll play for a little while longer. I do want to switch over to Red Dead for a little while at least, though. I'd like to play a little bit of Red Dead tonight. I almost gave up on it, man. This is very strange, though. All the other loading screens were like seconds. We're going to be in like some fucking crazy non-Euclidean city. I remember I was talking about Outlast. Oh, I got fucking messed up. I have a feeling this is not a place you want to get medical attention. And that guy with the scary glasses, come on. And you just hear people screaming.
He will survive. Strong subject.
He's opening his eyes.
He saved him, Fuller.
It just looked like Master Roshi a bit.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
They're gonna cover it up, aren't they?
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead.
But he also kind of looks like the guy who hired me a little bit.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What?
Doesn't he, kind of? Yeah, this is all going to be a cover-up now.
What happened to me?
Oh, that's bad.
Where am I?
Where am I? Chamber pot.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You can't
You
escape.
don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Yeah, this is. I
don't want him to find me.
don't like the period mental institute thing. It's fucking spooky. I don't know if I want to wait. What are you laughing at, man? Hey, we'll play for a little while longer. Fuck it. See what happens. This is a different room, isn't it? Like an operation room. No, Zippo. Is this gonna be Leviathan?
They swim over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Are they all the... Don't do that.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have
Yeah, I like Leviathan. Just a cool word, anyways.
But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
What do you mean?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You
Not
must
even supposed to
leave
be
as
here
soon as
today.
possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Let's just interrogate her real quick. While this man is yelling in the room next to me. How am I supposed to escape from here?
I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them
sick over there.
and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
I don't really have a choice, do I? Wait, what? I thought she was with me. No? Oh, you can investigate.
What does this
here.
mean?
So this is the guy. Isn't this the guy we saw at the beginning of the game? No, maybe not. Someone else. There's someone at the bar who was like writing on his arm and stuff. And escape.
Am I in an asylum?
Yeah, probably.
What did he write about the painting? What did they inject him with?
Pee on the ground.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
It definitely does look like pee.
Sarah.
There we go.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
I mean, why anything? That looks like a bad room.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
What the fuck? I thought that was the actor from the new guy at first. That doesn't look too bad for hospital food. I was watching Twin Peaks recently in the second season. Maybe in the first season. And they serve hospital food a few times, and it's the fucking grossest shit I've ever seen before.
Poor wretch.
Does he have a hand coming out of the side of his armpit? No, stop. Hey, he's just laughing. He's having a good time. Yeah, but it was a weird looking straitjacket. It had like some slack on it.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen...
Watching this on my phone in the middle of the woods is actually kind of creepy. You camping? It does sound kind of creepy. It sounds kind of cool, though.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down. I know. If you do it again, I will...
High voltage.
All right. I know.
Don't you want to know? Keep setting fires. It's my desire. No, he's fine in there. I'm fine with a 6-hour game. Who the fuck wants to play games for like 80 hours? I'm perfectly fine with a game that doesn't go for longer than 6 hours. Nor is that like a sign of a good game or not.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Leave the wheels where they are. Stop laughing, man. Yeah, I know. Every time I see RDR2, it's like I'm seeing like 8 different actual things. Talking about R2D2? seems like a fucking minefield here. A lot happening all at once, too.
Good God.
Just like fucking crazy
what
here.
What could this machine be used for?
The cover-up is becoming a little bit more likely here. They got the pee in the jar. Let's open this fellow up.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Yeah, glowing pee is a symptom of the fish sticks. Yeah, you ate too many of them. They're your limbs. Yeah, you look. That's one of the sanity effects. He looks down and his arms are cut off. There you go. You should be a game developer.
What is going on here?
I'd like to know a little bit more about what's written here than just that. What the fuck is happening? According to his record, this patient seems to be suffering some psychosis. He gouged his eyes out in an attack of delirium. Level up juice, maybe a little bit. Imagine if Brookstone started doing like a Halloween promo and like the massage chair was in something like this. I would totally go do that.
Worse and worse.
You know, just for Halloween. Oh, here we go. Just a cocoon. Possibly human.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
I love how you just called it meat. Instead of like chrysalis or something like that. It's like a meat ashtray. Making a little cocktail of intestines here. It's very good.
Do the cops know what's going on?
Oh, dude, it was his name. Well, what's his name? That got gouged out there. They fucking ate him. Or whatever happens here happened to him.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
I bet you these colored wires are some kind of puzzle.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Have I activated anything?
Well, it's not. The game did save. Yeah, this has been pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying it. And if it's not too long, if it's only like 6 hours long or whatever, I'm just gonna put it off for now and finish it off maybe tomorrow night or something like that. Because I want to play some RDR. And I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick. Take a seat. But yeah, this has been great. I've actually kind of enjoyed this a lot. I was not expecting anything from this game at all. Like I was kind of expecting it to be like, not that I disliked Vampire, but I was expecting a game like that kind of. And there's definitely a lot more going on here, in my opinion. And it's just fun to kind of ignore. You know, some of the stuff I've heard about the game and check it out for myself. It was cool. I don't think it's like my favorite thing that's come out this year or anything like that. Maybe not even like my favorite spooky game that's come out this year, but it's cool. It's got a neat atmosphere. I actually did enjoy it quite a bit. I'm not like at the edge of my seat waiting to find out what the hell's going on here, but I don't know. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. It seems like a pretty competent little HP Minecraft adventure story with some cool stuff going on in it. Like Conarium that came out, I think last year, maybe the year before that. I think this is much better than something like Conarium. I'm enjoying this a million times more than that. Which was a good game too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think this does it a little bit better. Yeah, Hewlett Packard Minecraft. Spooky guy. You know. Yeah, but reviews are always going to be, you know. It depends on what people think. Some people get mad when the game's only a certain amount of hours. I think a lot of people were expecting this to be Call of Cthulhu, like the